Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. This beer of this week is the Kentucky Brunch brand Stout. This is brought to us by the great folks of Toppling, Goliath Brewing Co. of Decorah, Iowa. Since 2009, Toppling, Goliath Brewing Co. has been producing an array of wonderful brews, and their Kentucky Brunch brand Stout is one of a kind. Barrel-aged and full of delicious espresso, maple syrup, and chocolate brownie flavors, this is a must-try. I will add that this beer is also the #1 top-rated beer on Untappd.com. It has an ABV of 12%, and the Cummcast gives this rating a 5 out of 5 stars, a perfect score. Good job, Toppling Goliath Brewing Co. As always, please drink responsibly. And if you enjoy the podcast and the content, please consider leaving a rating and review on whatever platform you're listening on. If you want to support us in other ways, feel free to check out our merch store at thecummcast.com. All one word. Thanks for listening. Now let's get into the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. As always, I am your fucking amazing host, Ryan. And joining me, as always, is Cody, and long-awaited and long overdue, back again in the studio, is the wonderful Cheyenne. We're not going to say long-awaited because nobody said anything about her not
That's true, she wasn't on the list, but whatever.
I got asked when I was going to be on another episode, so...
By one person?
No, by 2 people.
Oh.
Also, I'm not overdue at all.
The only 2 people to listen to this. Oh, gather around.
And we have more than that.
No,
hey,
we have
a little
with
credit.
me makes 3.
We have a, huh?
With me makes 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you listened to this.
Yeah.
I listen to the episodes sometimes if I think it's a good one. If I think it's garbage, I don't listen to it at all. And I download it to keep our downloads up because I'm self-conscious about it and I have anxiety about getting enough downloads.
And
then
So the only reason you download
You literally do
the
not.
only reason you listen to it is so we can get one more.
No, I actually listen to it to make sure that
If
we're
I
doing.
listen to this, we'll get 1 more view.
No,
Then we'll have 4 views.
No, I actually do download and listen to practically all the episodes to make sure that we're doing the right things and if we need to tweak anything.
I beat you because I listened to all of them.
I've listened to all of them too.
I listened to like maybe a handful.
Yeah.
Well, I just try to make sure that we're doing the right things.
Quality control.
If we need to tweak something, or I am the quality control of the Cummcast.
You're very fucking picky.
Hey, if you want something to be great, you got to make it great.
Yeah.
So
you gotta pick at it till it bleeds.
So yeah, sometimes I cut out Cody's bullshit, but then he's like, "Hey, why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Cause you're boring."
Because I listen to it. That's because I listen to it. You got to keep it quality. You got to keep the quality alive.
Did you fart?
No,
that's
The ball.
Cody's
ball.
sitting on a ball this episode, so he's just bouncing up and down like I don't know.
It's ergonomic.
I guess
It's ergonomic. It's teaching me how to sit up straight.
it's also
And
teaching you how to be
it's-
very
it's-
fucking annoying.
It's making my
I
back
think
hurt.
we had that down
Yeah.
before.
So
the
it's teaching me how to
podcast.
sit up straight, which is also somehow making my back
What do they
sore.
call
It's
them
good for
things?
your spine. Balance balls.
Is your spine supposed
No.
to hurt?
You know where they had the handles when you were kids and you bounced
bounce
with it?
balls?
That's what they were called.
Is your spine supposed to
Rubber
hurt when
balls?
you're trying to sit up straight?
Well,
Yeah.
only if you're bouncing on it. If you're not used to it, it probably will. But sitting up straight is also really good for your internal organs.
Well, my organs are everywhere right now, so...
Yeah, especially considering the largest one is your skin. So,
Okay.
Hot take.
bam!
Hot takes!
Emotional, damn it!
Oh,
Speaking of hot takes, how about them
Bears?
How about them Bears? You want to guess that game last night? Hell yeah! Fucking Brett Favre in that Wrangler commercial.
What was that? It was like the last episode I think I was in on. Was it the Bear Squad or whatever? Bear Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear League.
Barely.
Yeah,
Get it
Bear
fucking
League.
right.
Bear saviors of the universe.
Holy shit! Get it
Save
right.
the Bears!
God, how dare you disgrace their name?
Well, I do dare.
It's
so.
such a uniquely generic name.
Hey, they're basically pita, I hear. So,
Huh?
they're basically pita.
I
They're
love
doing a
I,
great job.
I love pita bread.
Pita,
I do too. Especially with garlic
pita the
hummus.
group. PETA.
I've seen this. There's this new trend going on where everybody's like, "Oh, just don't use buns anymore. Don't use bread. Use a pita pocket." I'm like, "You stupid piece of shit." That's always been a thing. Pita comes in 2 forms: bread
And chips.
and a pocket and chips.
That's 3. You know what I like more than pita? Naan.
None your fucking
None your fucking business.
Naan
I
is
believe
delicious.
it's pronounced
Naan is good.
nan.
Depends on who you are.
It's nan.
No. Nan is somebody that bakes you cookies.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
called a grandma.
Naan, hard to make. You gotta be skilled. Because that's the thing where they
You
have
actually
they have like the coal
You're
fire,
right. You actually do. It's
coal fire
actually
dome oven, and
It's
you gotta
Italian.
reach in
It's
there.
actually kind of hard.
You gotta flatten it out, reach in there, and
Mom hands.
stick it on the side of the wall,
Excuse
and
me.
then let it puff up for like 30 seconds, and then yank it back out.
All right, let's hear the.
This is not a reliable source.
Wikipedia? Oh,
No.
Wikipedia Commons. You know what? I tried doing a Wikipedia one time, and I went on there twice in like an hour.
Why didn't you
And
just type in pronunciation after the name?
Because I don't think.
but anyway, I went on
Well, let me
Wikipedia
help
like
you.
twice in an hour, and they're like, "We've noticed that you come here twice in less than 24 hours." Before we let you do any more searching or whatever, basically, like consider donating to our whatever. So I guess they want donations for Wikipedia to keep it up.
Okay, so here's the pronunciation of non.
It's non.
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 Yeah, not Nan.
Hold on one more time.
Non.
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 Non. Non.
I think I
None.
can whisper. All right, that's enough. I've had enough of that.
That's how well.
Now to add some hi hat.
Non.
That's
None.
okay. That's enough.
Which non goes good with.
Now it's time to add some bass.
Gosh, goes good with.
What about non? Goes good with what?
Tzatziki.
What?
Is it tzatziki?
It's tzatziki.
I thought it was
I thought it was
tzatziki.
Tzatziki? Just like possum is old possum?
Depends on where you're from.
Tzatziki.
I heard there was.
Tzatziki?
I watched a video of this guy from Canada.
Cucumber sauce.
You were literally moving the whole table.
This guy.
You've got to quit. You've got to quit pretending to be an old lady in a rocking chair. Sit fucking still.
This guy from
Jesus
This guy from
Christ.
Canada caught a possum in a video I seen. He goes, "This here is an old possum." I was like, "You is a fucking idiot."
No, he's not.
Huh?
That's just probably what they're called.
That's just how they talk.
No,
Make fun
they're
of how
called
people
the
talk
same
now.
thing. It's a possum.
We got listeners in
The only
Kentucky.
marsupial. He wasn't from Kentucky.
Where's he
You
from?
just said Canada.
Probably Canada.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
would be why he's Canadian.
We have no listeners in
I only-
Canada, so.
I think we had one, but I hope. I wish
They dropped off a lot.
Are you out there?
I wish the one guy listened.
Eh.
There's one TikTok guy, and he is like, okay, I'm pretty sure he's up north or he's in Canada, but he has like
Maybe
weird
mention-
like vocal ASMR kind of stuff. But he lives like off the grid in a cabin, and he's like, "How you doing there, buddy?"
Yeah.
That guy, he's real soft spoken.
Not
I love
ASMR,
him.
he's just a nice guy.
No, but
He's
it's
just really
it's
soft
It's Fitz and
spoken.
Donnybrook.
oh, but he's just like, "How
And
you
they got a
doing
new
there,
pup,
buddy?"
and I can't remember what his
Yeah,
name is.
Ruckus or something.
Ruckus?
I don't know.
Donnybrook means a fist fight, basically.
But he was like making.
He's like a
pancakes.
hockey fan, super hockey
Yeah, his
fan.
name's Fritz. He lives in the fucking woods.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, he named all of his wooden ducks.
Yes.
Huh.
And he names all of the fish he catches and shit.
Yes.
But he always makes these things called pudgy pies. It's just a peanut butter grilled sandwich.
Oh,
It's just a grilled sandwich with peanut butter in it. And like sugar. I don't know.
That's good.
Good guy.
But when you live in the woods, you don't give a fuck what you eat.
Nah.
And he always drinks Vernon. Is that the
Uh-huh.
soda?
No, it's a, is it? No, it's something.
It's a ginger ale.
Is that what it is?
Oh, I know what
It's
you're talking about.
VERNONS. NONS. My bad. That's Canadian dry. That is not a.
It's Canada Dry, not Canadian Dry.
Whatever.
I know what you're talking about because like they just started.
Type it in with a V.
They had them in the vending machine at work, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's like Canada Dry," and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's just like ginger ale." But I had never seen it before.
Don't type in Canadian. You're doing it wrong.
Canadian ginger ale. Just type in ginger ale.
Okay, ginger ale.
I'll give us a minute while we let the special person type on the...
Well, that's
Keyboard.
rude. That's pretty fucking... You probably... No, you should take that back, sir.
Let me just do
Pretty
my
fucking
own
rude.
research real quick because the search,
Does it really matter?
Yes, because the search department's doing terrible.
the search department.
Here's Schweppes.
Right there.
It's Werner's.
Yeah.
Werner's.
The search
He
department.
always drinks Werner's caffeine-free ginger ale soda from Walmart.
I heard it's really good.
I didn't know there was caffeine in ginger ale.
Probably some of them.
It's fucking soda pop. It's like the...
No, it's not. It's ginger ale.
It's soda pop with no bullshit in it.
No. Our Google department.
What?
We're
The Google department needs some
Our
upkeep.
Google department is fucked. We need
Quality
an
control needs
Can
to
we
get
get
on
an
that,
update? This
search
dude comes in,
department.
doesn't even sit in a chair anymore. He just sits on a ball and bounces up and down all day.
Who is she? She doesn't even go here.
Oh, fucking
I'm quality
I love it.
control.
Who the fuck is she? She doesn't even go here. Do you go here? No, I just like expressing my feelings.
Yeah.
That
I'm
bitch.
quality control.
Oh,
Quality
And the
control for
quality
what?
of the stevia inside Ryan's coffee is horrendous.
it's just
It's
not
true,
your
yeah.
taste.
Yeah, not your taste, sir.
It's
You like it bitter and gross. I
And
like to be
sour.
treated. Yeah.
And dull.
Oh, I like the
and
taste of...
hatred.
You're talking
Yeah.
about...
And all the shit that Cody talks
terror.
about Starbucks coffee, we went the other day and got some.
And we just went again yesterday.
Oh, all the shit that you talk about Starbucks. You're like, where the fucking Starbucks is garbage.
Starbucks
You
is
could go
garbage.
get better coffee anywhere.
You can. Well,
they
and then you
also-
fucking go and get some.
Starbucks is
You
garbage.
fucking hypocrite.
Also, they were out of basically everything, even though we were watching them bring it in from the truck.
Yeah, I went the other day and they didn't have Trenta cups and people were pissed.
See, here's the thing. Starbucks is
You
standard...
gotta get refreshers in the Trenta cups, I think, because you can't have that much. You're not allowed to have that much caffeine.
I think you can get a cold brew in a Trenta.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing.
Very
Starbucks espresso is probably the best thing
That's
they
probably what
have.
you can't get in the cup.
See, I heard of shaken espresso. Delicious.
I've had 'em.
Espresso.
But that's the thing. The Starbucks espresso is probably the best thing they have. Their cold brew sucks. It's terrible. It's gross. It doesn't make any sense. Why it just tastes like water. That's
You know
it.
what tastes good?
There's no coffee
They're
flavor.
sugar. You know what doesn't taste as good? They're not sugar. You know what tastes bad? Coffee. They're actual coffee. They're legit coffee, except for probably like the original roast or whatever.
People
the blonde.
people are concerned about
Whatever their
It's
people
the
are concerned
blonde.
about
Yeah.
people are concerned about getting healthy. Quit drinking that fucking liquid.
Quit drinking
death.
fucking sugar. Quit drinking. You wonder why you're getting fat. Well, you probably don't wonder why. You probably just don't fucking care. But just so you're aware, you're drinking sugar with extra sugar on top of your sugar, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to build up an insulin resistance, and then you're going to get diabetes, and then you're going to lose your feet.
Yeah, like Cheyenne.
I still have my feet.
Yeah.
For right.
Get out before it's too late!
Just dump a fuck ton of creamer and it'll make up for it.
This is what the man wants!
Like
He
Cheyenne
wants you to
does.
lose your feet!
Cheyenne also puts a fuck ton of creamer in hers. Don't listen to her.
It's 3 seconds.
3 seconds?
3 seconds!
It's a 3 second
Like-
trickle.
What's 3 seconds?
A 3
for-
second trickle my ass.
It's like,
You don't
that
even
could
know.
be anything.
She
Okay.
had a latte,
Like,
and
you
then
did.
it wasn't sweet enough. It made me put more creamer in it.
I didn't make him, first of all. His fucking raunchy, grousey ass asked me if it was okay. And I said, yeah, it's fine. He goes, is it not sweet enough? No, not really. But I'll drink it. You know what he does? He fucking pours
You
like
asked
the
me to.
teeniest little mouse nipple tit drop in there more.
And you still didn't like it.
That's
No.
the thing.
Exactly, because you wanted more.
3 seconds.
Yeah,
of
but I didn't
anything.
drink it.
You did drink it.
You better be quiet. I have weapons in front of me
You do.
of mass destruction.
Scissors and 3 knives.
Yeah. One of them's a paring knife. I'm gonna get your nose off.
I don't think it's what they're for.
Might be. You don't know that.
One is a paring knife. So,
Also, I am.
What
not
is
gonna-
pairing?
cut pair with it.
What the fuck?
No.
It's your dad.
It's a phone call.
Oh,
Ignoring you.
hello. You should answer. Go ahead and answer
I'm
it.
not going to answer it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what are you doing? A podcast.
What are you doing? Oh, podcast. Okay. Call you later. That's our dad.
Well, not our dad.
Ryan will be that in 20 years.
A dad.
What are you
dad?
doing? What are you
He'll
doing?
only be like 40.
No,
or
you'll
50.
just
He'll
be
50.
exactly like dad, but not a dad. What are you doing? Okay,
That was
I guess I'll see you later.
What a gooseberry.
Yeah. That's like our friend's neighbor. He was just telling us used to work for Delta Airlines, but we're pretty convinced that that's a lie and a cover, and I'm pretty sure he used to be a CIA agent because he was. I'm pretty sure he used to work for he works for the CIA.
He's old. He's retired. He has nothing to do. He knows when they come in and when they leave from work.
He knows when they leave for work in the very early morning. We're talking before the sun.
What are you talking about?
It's our friend's neighbor. That's it. That's all you gotta know.
Oh.
It's our friend's neighbor.
Your friend's neighbor used to work for some government agency.
No. He said he used to work for
airline.
Delta Airlines, but I'm pretty sure he worked for the CIA because he knows exactly when they leave. He knows when they come home. No. He knows who's been over there.
Old people do that, though. That's all they do.
He just literally stares out the window and watches.
It's just creepy. It's creepy how...
Old people are creepy.
But it's weird. Okay, if I met you for the first time...
You're also not old. You didn't grow up in that era where you don't watch TV and you don't do nothing.
But that's all he does is watch TV.
Except for fuck.
But that's all he does is watch TV.
Because he's old.
So if I come up to you and be like...
I'm sure that's not
you guys. You guys leave for work pretty early, don't you? And then it's just like, I seen y'all come home around the same time.
They live right across the street. I'm sure their headlights shine right in their windows.
Probably.
No.
So, he's probably up making breakfast. Of course he knows when they leave.
Old people are up at the shit-house crack of dawn.
It's still,
he doesn't work for any government agency. He's just old.
He might.
If his body was used to getting up at a certain airline time because he was a pilot or what have you, he's probably used to getting up
you
that
can't
early
be pilots
anyway.
sleep in.
Planes don't stop for anybody.
Especially geese.
They stop for the ground.
Especially geese.
They don't even stop for the ground. They stop on the ground
They
sometimes.
actually, if they don't stop for geese, everybody will die.
Well, you just gotta watch out for the geese.
Number one killer of planes? Gooses. Fucking Canada gooses.
Except for planes aren't alive.
They are, though.
No, planes aren't alive.
Mm-hmm.
You're so full of baloney.
You don't know that.
Number two threat to airplanes, terrorists.
Old
not good.
LaFons is alive. He's alive. Alive and well.
I don't even want to hear about that bullcrap.
And then old XC-557, whatever the hell that other plane was, he's a stud muffin.
You make
I
me
hear.
want to,
What are you talking about?
LaFonts.
The fucking
model plane.
The hoochie that rubs her cooter biscuit
shit.
on fucking model airplanes.
See, I don't even remember shit like that.
Gross.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me?
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. No, I try to block people fucking inanimate objects out of my brain.
Same.
I embrace it.
Well,
Why?
how about it?
Because it is what it is.
Yeah.
Keep that bullshit
Because you know
away
what
from
we're
me.
all about on this podcast? Love who you love as long as it's not a
Fucking
kid.
inanimate objects.
You can have sex with whatever you want as long as it's not a child.
Or a dog.
Or somebody against their will.
Yeah.
Or a minor of any sort.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a child.
No, you can still 18, like 17. You're not like a baby, but you're still.
You know what's a fucked up? Marketing, like a marketing thing? Or
Those are not young
subliminal.
women.
Like, you know what's a fucked up subliminal logo? Miners need love too. But it's like,
What?
Like coal mining? Like if somebody had a shirt that said miners need love too, it's spelled the same.
Okay.
If it's being
That's
used,
a fucked up subliminal, like, message.
if it's being used as a pun like that, then it's a terrible one. But
No, it'd be a terrible logo. I guarantee it's out there. That miners need love too. And it's like, oh, it's not that. It's the coal people.
Yeah, because how many miners are actually out there? Like, how many prospectors?
I mean, I grew up with
How
the
many?
lady
They're not
her husband
prospectors. They're not out there fucking, oh, come on, rocks. Give me some gold.
There's some prospectors. There's a TikTok prospector out
I'm
there.
thoroughly convinced
I
this
think they're called rock hounds.
I'm
now.
thoroughly convinced that prospectors didn't find gold, they made it. Because you can shake rocks hard enough to just make your own gold.
Jesus.
That's how it's made anyway. They shook rocks so fast that they made their own gold.
So much carbon. Oh, wait,
Carbon.
that's diamonds. My bad.
God, get it right.
Shut the fuck up. You don't even
It's
know
the
what you're talking
gold
about.
rush, it's not the diamond rush.
Whatever! I don't know anything about rocks. They
I only know a
exist.
tiny bit about rocks.
I know there's too many in this fucking house. That's what I know.
You better shut up. Your juju's throwing me off, man.
Huh?
Don't
Yeah.
talk about the Jews like that.
Wrong ones. I love my local Jews. And all the
Happy,
rest of
Cool!
happy Esther. Esther?
No, it's not Esther.
Happy Ramadan?
No.
I've never heard anybody say
Yeah,
that.
happy Ramadan. Ramadan's going on right now.
I've never heard anybody say, I love my local Jew.
I do.
They're great.
I mean, yeah, everybody's
The
great.
best pasta.
The best pasta.
The holiday's called Purim.
Happy Purim. Happy Easter coming up pretty soon. In about a month.
Happy late St. Patrick's Day.
By the way, everybody, happy first day of spring. That is today.
Woo!
We are recording
Well,
this.
while we're recording
We are recording this on Sunday, the day before it gets released. That would be the Monday. And like I say, happy Monday and happy spring.
And my allergies are through the roof.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get another sinus infection
You probably
this
are.
morning. I literally thought I was going to get another one.
Because they're full of fucking snot.
Because we went on a walk this morning and my teeth started hurting again. And I was like, this is not happening. Because I just got done with my antibiotics like 4 days ago. And I was like, I told Cheyenne, I was like.
No, you didn't tell me. You bitched about it.
Yeah, I was like, this is not happening to me again. I will chop this nose off.
Neti
Before I
Pod.
do it.
I'll help
Invest in a neti.
What does it
you.
even
Would be
do?
good. It helps
shoots
clean
water
out
up your fucking
sinus
brain.
cavities.
But what does it do? Does it
So
come out
what
your
if
You
mouth?
have
Listen.
sinus cavities like
Yeah,
right
but
here.
does it come out
You
your
also
mouth?
have
No,
maxillary
it goes
sinuses.
up this nose, and they are attached. So it goes up this nose. You have a cavity right here and a cavity right here.
You also
It
have
goes
cavities
up.
in right here.
Yeah,
too.
in your cheeks too. But it all connects, and the water goes up and then
Cleans
out.
them out with
How
a
long
safe...
is those freaking
It clean-
tubes?
Listen.
There's no tubes.
There's no... Yeah, it's not tubes. It's just like bone holes.
Oh,
like little pockets.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So it's
I feel like
saline
that would hurt.
solution.
No.
No. It's like
You
saline
feel
solution
pressure.
that goes up, cleans it, and comes
Yeah.
out. It'll come out
But
the
they
other
have
side of
those
your nose.
motorized ones where you just put it up this nostril and it sucks it out that nostril.
They also have
What if
like
I
a
just
syringe
used
bottle you can
a
use
water
yourself.
pick for it? Would that work?
No, that's too much
No.
pressure.
Plus, you have to use you have to use saline solution.
Yeah.
Because then you get an infection. Newsflash on 1,000 Ways to Die. There was that clean freak dude, and he neti potted like every day, but he used like just regular water, and it had so much bacteria, and then he just like died of like brain
Ooh, they have
cancer,
bacterial
whatever he
infections
had.
and shit.
Brain cancer?
He had something. He was bleeding to death out of his nostril.
It was a bacterial infection.
Whatever. The best one's where the dude smells his own shit,
Ew.
and then
Forever?
gets high.
No,
and
the
then
best
falls-
one is the
falls
number
in a fire or something.
No, the best one on that show, 1,000 Ways to Die, is the number one way to die. When those two people were like 30 or 40 years old, and the first time they had sex, they both had heart attacks from the pleasure. Sheer pleasure. Heart attack, dead. Both of them died.
What a way to go.
What a way to go.
weak hearts.
Some might
We
almost
call that
say-
a come and done.
Oh, gosh. Yep.
That's the spice of life right there.
No. Spice of life is cumin.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Pretty
is.
good.
No, it's not.
Cumin is
It's
good
pretty
spice.
good.
Spice of life is cinnamon.
No.
Nah.
We could argue about this all day.
Yeah, we could.
All day?
All day.
All day long.
All day long.
No.
Well, let's go ahead and take a quick bathroom break. Okay.
Looks like the toilet don't work.
Because we're fucking poor. The toilet don't flush no more.
All we have is
There's shit in it, right?
all we have is a not working toilet and this podcast. Please support us.
Yeah. Can't afford a $10 pump because we're fucking broke.
It's an apartment. I'm not buying
Yeah,
this
I don't
shit.
live here. Both of my toilet work. Both my toilets work.
Both my toilet work.
We're driving 30 minutes to take a shit in Ryan's house.
Yeah.
No, we're not. There's a gas station down the road.
Okay, we'll be back.
Bye.
Hey everyone, just wanted to take a second to let you know about our official podcast store at thecummcast.com.
Go check it out today, everybody. We've got everything you can think of, from t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, organic tote bags, and even drinkware like coffee mugs and craft beer glasses. Go check it out today at thecummcast.com. Now let's get back into the episode.
Shut the fuck up about shit that ain't your business. I'm about to make it your business and then cut you the fuck out of the business. Then you can mind your own business.
With a knife.
Well, yeah.
And another one, and a pair of scissors. Mind your business. Mouthy ass. Welcome back, everyone.
Yep.
God, don't leave that in there.
I can do this.
I'm leaving it.
No, you're not.
If you don't fucking mind your business, I'm gonna cut you out the business, and then you get your own business, and then you get back into business.
Okay.
Fuck your life.
And fuck your business.
And fuck your business. Little peck a nose.
Yeah, little pecker nose.
Little pecker nose.
Little Squidward. Baby Squidward.
Me.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, play your clarinet, bitch.
All right. All right, everybody. We are back from the break.
Shit.
Officially.
But it didn't seem like a break to you because it's only about 30 seconds.
Less than that. It's just a little snip. A 14-second advertisement.
Is it 14 seconds?
For the... I don't even... Something like
Not
that.
even an advertisement. It's just a promotion.
Yeah, 10 seconds for promotions.
Yep. So we are back from the promotions, and we posted a poll on Facebook last week to see what you guys wanted to hear on this week's episode, and it is by a landslide.
4 votes to 1.
Hey, we appreciate everybody that voted.
Guess who got that 1 vote?
Someone who doesn't exist
Me.
anymore.
Someone who doesn't exist
It was
anymore.
tell personal experience or story. We don't want a new episode, or what was the other one?
It says we tell a story about a personal experience. We don't want a new episode or more news articles, which is like 3 articles plus.
Yeah, and I voted for we don't want a new episode. And then I got rid of Facebook, so yeah!
Does that vote technically count?
So
Yes,
I
it's
am
still there.
now,
It's on there.
I am now
Oh.
the only official admin of the Cummcast Facebook page.
Yeah.
It's good to be king.
Yeah, I just took a break from Facebook for a while because it's toxic.
Too much.
But TikTok's great.
You know what's toxic?
Yeah.
You know what's toxic? All of fucking technology.
It's not that bad.
Not all of technology.
So
Yeah.
the listeners,
Like
the
that.
members of the Cummcast Facebook page
DoorDash.
have voted,
That
and
is-
the winner by a landslide is we tell a story about a personal experience.
Okay.
Who would like to go first?
Oh, we're all telling personal
You are on
Oh,
the
okay.
episode, so you get to tell it.
Who would like to go
So
first?
your experience?
No, it's you. You. A personal experience about you. It could be anything.
I don't have a personal experience.
Oh, you have a lot of them.
Okay, but I can't.
You're your own person. You have experiences. You have personal experiences. Just a personal experience that not a lot of people know.
Why don't you start?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why don't you start?
So,
I didn't plan for this.
you should.
I deleted Facebook.
I posted the poll and you voted on it. You
I
should
did
know.
vote on
I'm
it.
not just going to post a poll on Facebook to our exclusive members on the Facebook page and then be like, nope, sorry, motherfuckers, I'm not doing it. Just did it for funsies. Lying to you.
Okay, well, you go first.
So, my personal experiences, this is like a flashback personal experience.
Oh, we were just
So-
looking at your fucking Facebook.
No.
Flashback.
it's
I used to be fat.
No, it's actually, it's more or less like,
I used to be an alcoholic.
I was not an alcoholic.
Man.
Right.
No, I was a binge drinker. Is what I was.
Is binge drinking not alcohol?
Well, it's the difference between like spree killing and serial killing. Serial killing, they kill, take a break, then kill again. Spree killing is like one fucking fail
Oh,
swoop.
so I was an alcohol spree killer.
Yeah, you're
And
you're technically a serial killer.
Oh, serial killer.
Serial killer.
So
Ex-serial
alcohol.
killer.
So
I'm not even an ex-serial killer, an
Sorry.
ex-alcoholic. Calm
Ex-alcoholic,
down.
Yeah. Sorry, cured.
I'm cured.
So alcoholism is any drinking of alcohol that results in significant mental or physical health problems. But alcohol use disorder is a chronic disease characterized by uncontrolled dependence on alcohol.
Oh, well, I just
I
had
don't think I was
alcohol
either
use
of those.
disorder.
So
I just did it to party.
But like that's the thing. So that's the difference. Like the new
Wait, which
type.
one is to cure trauma?
Alcoholism.
Oh, never mind. Alcoholism it is.
So one of the like binge. How you spell
B-I-N-G-E.
G? You sure?
That's the thing. Like
There's no N. You didn't put the N.
that's the thing. I don't feel like
Hold on.
I don't feel like you would fit in either of those categories because like drinking to like kill your pain and shit like that, you technically wouldn't be an alcoholic because you didn't have nothing like you didn't get a fatty liver. Nothing happened. By judging by that definition, it's saying if something happened to your body physically by that, it's alcoholism, and then alcohol, whatever it was,
alcohol use disorder,
right?
which was
As if you
sprung
depend
from
on it.
trauma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which was
See?
sprung from trauma.
right. And if you
Alcohol
depended
use
on it,
disorder.
yeah. So I guess you could use disorder because you were
Yeah.
dependent on it to kill your pain.
Aha!
Alcoholism is like post. Like it's actually causing you
Yeah.
shit. So, but binge drinking is like the new form of like, I guess you could call it a type of alcohol disorder, alcohol abuse, because it's the consumption of excessive amounts of alcohol in a short period of time, which is just like partying,
So
is
we've all
binge
fucked
drinking.
up.
So mine was, Mine was I would just drink. And this isn't my personal story, but backtracking to what Ryan was saying, there was a time of about a year where I was just drinking a lot. And it was only on weekends. I didn't drink during the week at all. I wasn't drinking alone. I was always social, but it was always excessive amounts. And it was only on weekends, only like one day a weekend. So it was either a Friday or like a Saturday night, and then I would be done. But it was so excessive that I was like, could not walk sometimes. It was bad.
It's trash.
Got really
Here,
bad.
people have to carry you out.
Yeah,
carry
and
you,
when you weigh
but-
500 pounds and people carrying you out.
Escort you.
Yeah, people carrying you out is not fun when you weigh 500 pounds. So, yeah, definitely. But no, my personal story is I have been having a realization lately, and it's actually giving me anxiety. For stuff like sometimes I'll think back.
Is it the death one?
No.
Oh, is it what we talked about in the car?
No.
Sorry.
Let me.
Are you falling down a hole again?
Can you guys just let me talk?
We're trying to, but
I'm trying to tell my story here.
Sorry.
Cody has anxiety.
No, it's. I have been.
Fucking loser.
I will be inside my brain.
Who got inside of you?
I will be.
Tell me now.
Who touched you? Okay, go ahead.
I will be inside my brain just thinking sometimes about. Let me tell the story, please. Okay. I will not say a word when you tell yours.
Continue, sir.
So I'll be inside my brain thinking about different things from my past sometimes, and like I have stories that only I have a realization about now of how big of like an asshole I was to.
Everybody does.
Don't give me that look. So
it happens to me too.
Okay, well, let me tell my personal story then.
Oh, you're gonna actually blabber? Don't incriminate yourself.
It's part of it. No, I didn't do anything illegal.
Oh, okay.
Did it happen more than 10 years ago?
Yeah,
they can get you.
I was in high school.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do anything illegal.
You're a minor.
Okay. But I was like, how big of an asshole I was to like girls that actually probably liked me and had feelings for me, but I was just so immature that I knew that they probably liked me, but I was just a dickhead about it. And now that I think back, I was like, we probably could have had like fun together.
We probably could have had sex.
No, we probably could have had fun together. I'm not thinking about that.
No.
I'm thinking, why do you gotta go? No, don't cross the line. Let me tell my story.
Okay.
So we could have had like a good relationship together, or we could have had fun or experiences, stuff like that. Like it was one of those things where I was so concerned about being a douchebag, and that's not who I was, that I just blatantly ignored these girls that had feelings for me. And it gives me anxiety, like it gives me anxiety of like, because it makes me...
Because you don't want to be that kind of person
Exactly,
anymore?
yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what...
Okay.
It makes me feel like, was I that kind of a person?
I'm not trying to...
I was confused.
I'm not trying to laugh. He's like, I used to be
Do you know why?
Now I don't want to be a dick.
Do you know why you're having these confused thoughts right now?
No,
because
listen,
you're not letting me
even
finish.
me. I was just trying to figure out. I was trying to process.
So you're
while
making faces.
Listen.
He was regretting.
Listen here, Honcho. Okay.
Stop yelling at me.
Well,
because
you were
you're the
coming
one.
out- you were just yelling at me, so be quiet and let me explain myself. I wasn't even gesturing at you or trying to talk to you. I was just trying
Then
to
what was
figure it
that?
out in my... I was figuring shit out in my brain. It just come out my face sometimes.
Okay.
Chill.
I think what he's trying to say is
No, let me finish.
he's
the story.
he has
Yeah.
regrets about things that happened that shouldn't have happened because he was.
But I also can't
because-
change, and that's
Yeah,
what,
you can't change.
But
and-
that's what also.
I mean, you can change, but you can't change that.
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
Because they call
Exactly.
it the past is the past. They call it the past for a
But
reason.
it gives me anxiety. Like, am I like that now,
Yeah.
or why did I do that? But now that I think about it, I have no idea why. I have no idea why I did that to these girls that probably liked me, and I was just an asshole and just was in it for nothing. Like, I didn't even do anything.
You know what they call those today?
Hormones?
No, they call them like fuck boys, but you weren't a fuck boy.
Yeah, I wasn't a fuckboy. It was just
A shitty fuck boy.
yeah, but it was just it just gives me
You're just a kid.
It does give me anxiety because I'm like, am I like that now? What was I doing wrong back then to do that? And it was just blank disregard for feelings. And right now, it's like, I would never do that now. And but intentionally, but it still makes me worried that I would do it. I have no idea because I don't want to do that again. I don't know. I've been thinking about it lately, and then it gives me like, it just branches up all these feelings, and I'm like, what? And it freaks me out because I'm like, why would I even do that? I have no idea though, and I can't change it
because you didn't know. Nobody taught you. You had to learn. That's how everybody goes through life. People start out shitty. That's why all these kids are talk shit about each other, blah, blah, blah. Like, there is more respect for people nowadays, kind of, but then there's much less. People, like, we've said that, like, so kids nowadays are more open and understand more with, like, LGBT, Q, and, like, certain type of rights and, like, social acceptance and stuff like that, but they also have a lack of respect. A lot of people don't care for people anymore like they used to. They don't talk to people like they used to, and they don't give a fuck. If you're not famous on social media or whatever, they don't really give a fuck about you.
Another realization
and stuff like that. So,
another realization lately is, especially when it comes to the service industry, when we go to a restaurant or something or a bar, they genuinely like us because we're not assholes.
That's what I mean.
And it's just been this past year that I'm noticing that if there's a lot of people around, and even we went to dinner with a lot of people, and this girl was serving a lot of people in our party, and it was one of those things like, I mentioned something and I felt like she snapped back at me like she knew already, but it was one of those things I was just confirming in a nice way, and I kept saying please and thank you because all these people don't feel appreciated. And it's one of those things like when we went to Michigan, the girl literally said about how nice and cool we were to be, like, for her to serve us, because what the hell did she go through that day or that week that people are just blatant assholes.
She's not dealing with one person because we're dealing with one server.
Yeah.
That one server is dealing with multiple people.
Right.
And not only the people that she's got to serve, but also the people in the back, the people she works with in the front, whomever.
Yeah. And it's one of those things like, you might even be friends with people that don't serve people in the service industry at restaurants or bars or shops with respect. And it's kind of one of those things like,
you need to tell your friend to quit being a butt. You mean like, hey man, that's not cool, or hey lady, that's not cool.
But it's not even like there's no, it might not even be intentional. It might just be like, they don't say please or thank you or smile or just like, hey, here's this.
The most hurtful thing you can do to somebody is ignore them.
Yeah.
If you ignore somebody, that's more hurtful than saying fuck you, because at least you said fuck you.
Yeah.
At least you see me. At least you showed them, like, I mean, you said something to them instead of pretending they don't exist. Yeah. Nobody wants to be somebody that doesn't exist. Which, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of life coach people on fucking TikTok recently. Life coach Leo. Go check him out. He's a good guy.
He's the lion.
Huh?
Zodiacs.
Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's the lack of respect today. And I think it's mainly because of the internet, because a lot of people don't have a lot of human contact. And that's how you learn. You interact with people is how you learn how to communicate and how to talk and how to have respect and treat people with respect and have a social situation. All it is just casual hookups, which is fine. That's fine. That's what dating is now. It's not texting and for a month or talking for a month. It's you go on a date, fuck, and then you talk for a while, and then you keep meeting up after that. And that's all it is today. And that's fine. It changes. Shit changes all the time. But it's still, you have to interact with people and talk to people. And, of course, your story is when you were young. Everybody's young. Everybody does stupid shit. Cheyenne did stupid shit. I did stupid shit.
I mean,
everybody in the world.
My story doesn't need an explanation. I know
I'm not
why.
explaining, but I
know why.
All I'm saying is get out of your head. Though you can think about that stuff, but don't stay there and ponder because that's what
I don't need a realization. I already know.
I know this, Cody.
But it's time to tell your story now.
Oh, I don't have one.
Well, you have to. We voted on it.
Cheyenne, go ahead.
Okay. So I guess it's not really so much of a story, but it's kind of a thought, like a process. So, like, can you think of, like, your earliest memory what happened to your brain before that? You don't even remember your own existence. Like, I can remember being, like, you just wake up and you're like, I was like 4, and I can remember stuff from then on. But who was I before that? Was it me? Was it, like, what happened to my brain before that?
Right.
Was I just a person? And then, like, boom, I have a soul now, and I'm, like, realizing shit.
I think the only memories, like, from that I can really remember from, like, being younger and shit are traumatizing memories. That's the only ones that I can remember.
But you only remember it from, like, a certain age on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, like...
I mean, I don't remember shit from last
Then what's
week.
your first memory?
Huh?
Then what's your first memory, Ryan?
Mine?
You said all you remember is traumatizing.
I mean, I don't know what my first memory is. I just can remember shit. But that's the thing, like, people say now that, like, your brain can only remember so much shit, so it takes out the unimportant stuff.
Literally dumps
and swaps
everything.
it in. Yeah, it cycles out stuff that you don't need and keeps stuff that you do
I also
need.
feel like you're in control of what it swaps out, though, too.
You
Not
can be.
yet,
So,
baby.
like, I've been at my new job for a year. I don't remember anything about my old job a year ago because it's not important anymore. Like, we have, like, personal identification numbers or whatever, and I have one at my new job. I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember what my locker combination was at my old job, my PIN number that they gave me at my old job. I know where it's at. I know, where it's at because I drove there every day, but,
I
like...
remember my locker combination now.
That's the thing. Like, I don't remember anything that had to do... I don't remember what I really did. Like, I remember I did a certain job, but I don't remember the process of it now anymore. Because even though I did it every day for 5 fucking years almost, I don't remember, the process of it.
It was boring.
It was boring. But, like, I don't even remember the process anymore because it just left my brain, and now I have a whole new set of skills that I use every single day.
A new brain.
And, like, if I go on vacation, like me and Cody are getting ready to go on vacation in April, and, like, when I come back, I'll have to, like, it'd be like riding a bike. You have to, like, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing now. But yeah, that's just what it is.
It's like falling in and out of habits almost. They're similar.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
Fucking crazy.
So what's your first memory then?
Huh? My brother being born. Which is really weird because I would have been 3, but that July I would have been 4. So we were sitting on, like, you remember, like, the gross, like, pleather wannabe couches?
In a
No.
doctor's office?
Kind of. It's
Yeah, they make
similar
your butt-
texture to
They
that.
make your butt sweat?
Anyway, it was me and my sister. We're in our underwear, and we had really, really long hair because my dad never let us cut our
Why
hair.
are y'all in your underwear at the hospital?
We're kids. No, we're sitting at home. My dad's at home.
Oh, okay.
It's too bad you couldn't go back in time and tell your brother, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, let's just out him on the podcast.
He
He's
doesn't know
doing
what
better now.
He doesn't know what a podcast
He's
is.
doing... Yes, he does.
Does he?
He is doing better now, though. His
Okay.
beard is looking healthier. Anyway, and we're
Isn't that
sitting
weird
there...
that your beard looks healthy when you don't do drugs?
It makes sense because you're fucking malnourished when you do drugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, you're
weird.
telling me,
Because, like,
you're telling me that crack doesn't have vitamin D in it?
I never got that, though. Like, when people...
I thought it had vitamin C for
When-
crack.
When people smoke...
Vitamin C for crack.
I've never noticed because, like, when people smoke... I know the people that smoke pot a lot and then they get skinnier. Is that because they're spending all their money on pot, or is it because they
They
just
don't eat.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because are they spending all their money on pot so they don't have money for food? How does that work?
That's if it's not pot.
If you want...
That's
some-
heroin
yeah.
and meth.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
it depends on who
If
you
you're
are.
doing if you're
It depends on who you
doing
are.
meth, you're awake for 30 hours and eating is not in your
Some
not in
people
your
aren't
brain.
awake for that amount of time. Some
Yeah.
people that all they do when they are using drugs is they're sleeping, or they don't even like they're not consciously aware like of their existence.
What's the point in doing it if you don't even feel it?
I don't know.
That's when it becomes a brain altering state, in my opinion,
Oh.
because you don't. It's not you want to do it anymore. It's this is what this is now. I have to do this.
This one dude that
I
talked
need
about
this.
this one dude that talked about doing meth at a comedy show. He said he was awake for 30 hours and all he did was like clean shit. He didn't eat, he didn't sleep, he just did stuff for like 30 hours and that's it.
Some people just sit there existing, and that's their experience. Everybody's experience with drugs is
Goddamn bird was
different.
that?
No, it's the Amazon. it's the Amazon truck.
Oh.
The Amazon trucks when they
Why is it making a fucking,
if
like...
anybody's
Yeah,
ever heard an
airplane.
Amazon truck at your house and they're backing up, it sounds like a crow that's
Fucking-
being stabbed.
Why does it...
It's, ah!
It sounds like Darth Vader when he exhales.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. Why does it sound like that?
Sounds like somebody with mesothelioma breathing.
Jesus.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Sorry, people have mesothelioma. It's a bad thing. But Amazon, you need
Terrible
to change your. I think that's why it makes people
Why
turn
don't
their
they do
heads.
the boobs?
Huh?
Why don't they do the boobs like when other things back up?
Because it makes people turn around. Every time that thing like makes a sound, you know it's there. You know it's there.
Sounds like
If you
really-
ask me, it's like picking the most annoying thing for an alarm clock because it makes you wake up. Same shit for that.
Okay, well,
You
my
know
brain-
if something's backing up.
I remember
Yeah.
I was talking about Harlem. I was talking about Harlem Nights. I watched Harlem Nights last night. If anybody's seen Harlem Nights,
Have you seen Harlem Nights? No.
I've never seen it before. Anyway, Harlem Nights. It's fucking hilarious. It's got Marlon
Is
Brando.
that like nighttime at like
No,
the
it's
Harlem
it's
Globetrotters?
Harlem Nights. It's Eddie Murphy. Not Marlon Brando, but yeah, Marlon Brando.
Like Knights of the Round Table Night?
No. It's like black people in the early 1900s, like club owner, gangster type shit. But it's
So
an
it's
Eddie Murphy produced it or whatever. Anyway, yeah, they have that fucking Amazon truck just reminded me of a parrot in there. Like they have this big black lady, big fat black lady, and they all call her fat bitch. Like in the movie, they all call her fat
That's
bitch.
her screen name.
But anyway,
Her screen name
she's-
is Fat Bitch.
She's a prostitute in the movie, and they all call her fat bitch because all she does is like scream and fucking yell, and they all call her fat bitch. And this one dude has a parrot.
Oh, no.
This one dude has a parrot. And one of the guys is like, go make me some hash and eggs or something like that. And then she opens the cabinet and it's just tuna because the dude is blind and he can't see anything. He's like, this is fucking tuna. And he's like, shut up, you fat bitch, just make me some fucking tuna sandwiches and shit. And their parents like, fat bitch. I fucking lost it. It's so fucking funny.
We've actually been watching this new series called Worst Roommate Ever on Netflix.
That's
And
fucked up.
it's all roommate. It's all people that like lived with other people in houses or in apartments.
You had a bad roommate.
and they wind up being
Remember
they wind up being murderers.
Serial killers!
They wind up being murderers or serial killers. And it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. One of the better series I've seen lately, especially on true crime. Worst Roommate Ever on Netflix.
Your college roommate was just a chronic masturbator.
Jesus.
He wasn't a murderer.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
What was that one?
He looked up porn on my own laptop.
What was that one? Fat bitches and French fries or something?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know, but we're getting a little too descriptive there. Sorry. So what's your story from personal experience?
I don't know.
You need to be more prepared.
I guess. I mean, I could. I don't know. Like I said, I've done the same stuff you have.
We're getting deep on this episode. That's
I know.
the whole point.
But like I said before,
Yes,
I've done the same thing you have and thought about the past and lingered on it for a while, and then it caused me anxiety, and I'm just like, this is so stupid. Why did I do it? But then, like I said, you can't stay there. You gotta move on with your life because there's other shit that you need to be doing and not worrying about that. But meditating on it is a good thing. It's healthy, but you can't stay there. You just gotta
Yeah.
pick up your balls and fucking leave.
It's like Wonderland.
Yeah,
you
pick
can't
up your
you can't
boots.
stay there. You got to get back by midnight.
Yeah, you gotta get back, or your fucking
I just tied two things together.
your carriage turns back into a
that's
pumpkin.
Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the horse turned back into mice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't dwell on it.
But it isn't going to serve you.
Pack
any
up your
good.
suitcase and hit the road.
Pack
Yeah.
up your onion chariot and
Make a
skedaddle.
pact with Satan.
No,
and
don't.
play the best damn guitar you can.
Oh, okay. Yep.
True.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really have. I don't know what to talk about.
Well, you're not.
Like, excuse
Thanks
me.
for burping.
I mean, I've done it a lot.
Some
Everybody
people
make
have
somebody make a
indigestion.
poll on the Facebook page. How many times Ryan burps?
It happens. Burping's natural.
It is better to burp with your mouth open than with your mouth closed.
Yeah, because it'll come out a fart.
No, that's
No,
not-
because then it sounds like a bulldog.
Also, no. From a dental standpoint, when you burp, it brings up acid from like your indigestion and stuff, and it'll eventually
From
erode
my
back
6
to your
months
teeth.
of dental school.
It wasn't 6 months.
How long was
sir.
it? How long was
It's
it?
none of your business.
How long was it?
Why don't you start learning facts and quit speaking fiction?
Yeah.
I'm being really forward right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, you want me to lie to you and beat around the bush?
Yeah. Beat that
Yeah.
bush.
You should probably try.
I'm not. You got to tell a story.
I'm the only one here that didn't graduate from college, but I had a good time.
Hey,
Because
I am like a 3-time
Why didn't you
dropout.
graduate from college?
I was stupid.
Also,
Because I hate school. School sucks.
Why'd you go to school?
Because it was expected of me.
That's also
No,
true.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it wasn't.
There's
Yes,
a
it
lot
is.
of pressure
No,
from
it
If
society.
I had made a
here.
decision, I would have never went. Okay, college was the best time of my entire life.
Ryan,
I can think of so much shit.
I can tell you right now that it was not expected of us.
Yes, it was.
Nuh-uh, we were given a choice.
No, we weren't.
It was either that or get a job.
I would have rather gotten a job.
Because Mom specifically sat us down and said, you can either go to college or you can get a job.
I would have rather gotten
you
a
can
job
stay here.
because I wouldn't have wasted 2 years and had debt. I would have rather. I mean, looking at it now, yeah, because you graduated, Cheyenne graduated.
Finally.
Yeah, both of you finally. But I would have rather got a job, been in the workforce, had experience, because you don't need to go to college now because you could be a TikTok star. But anyway, I wouldn't have been a TikTok star, but
You
I would have had
invented TikTok.
I wouldn't have invented TikTok.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, I would have been in the workforce and just fucking, I would have had a job for those 2 fucking years and fucking leveled up. 2 years extra experience.
Yep.
But like I said before, college was some of the most fun I've ever had in my fucking life. And I
Yeah.
still remember stupid shit that we did in that fucking house that we had. And it was insane. But yeah, I would have.
Also, wouldn't trade some of the friends we made either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really see them, but I mean, we do see one. But yeah. But like I said, I think those are the things, those are the things that people can cherish. Don't worry about money. I mean, you need money to function. You need food, you need shelter, you need all that shit. But like, memories are the things that will last forever. And that is something that you should hold on to. And don't just make memories. Don't keep them, don't sour memories. And like, if you're have a grudge against somebody, let it go. Because it's not that big a deal. Because it doesn't matter. Because nothing in this world fucking matters. And you want to live it like it's your fucking last. Because tomorrow it fucking could be. Especially with all this COVID and shit.
Yeah.
Especially with COVID and shit. Like, a lot of people died. And like, they weren't expecting to die. You could get in a car accident tomorrow. So fucking just be cool.
Smoke that crack.
Just be cool.
Okay, correct.
Yeah, if you haven't done drugs, try it. I don't want you to do hard shit. Like, do hard shit when you're 85 and you're getting ready to kick the bucket. Like, I'm going to.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Fucking, we're going to do crystal.
What?
We're going to do coke and meth and all kinds of shit when we're fucking getting ready to
gosh.
kick it.
I'm going out on shrooms.
Why? That sounds
It's
terrible.
a good way to go.
Could you imagine being 85 on shrooms? There's like,
Could be good.
Can you imagine
It'll be
not
like
being
it'll be
85 on
It'll
shrooms?
be like when I went to the nursing home that one time. That dude that old man sitting in the wheelchair. Help me. Help me. That's what he was. He was just fucked up off acid. Help.
Gosh.
Help. And I'm just like, I can't help you.
Somebody I know
It's so scary though.
goes to a home, and when they were doing like their check-ins or whatever for the home,
Mhm.
there's they read the reports, and one of the residents was like, "There's a cat! God damn it! There's a giant fucking cat!" and was just screaming about it. My friend was like, "Is this normal?" And they're like, "Yeah, she does this every
If
day."
it's a dog, you need to freak out.
There's an actual dog.
There's an actual dog.
She only sees cats.
That's the thing, like nursing homes are like, nursing homes, that's where all the old people belong. But like, nursing homes are fucking scary, man. I don't know how people do
They're
it.
terrifying.
Nursing homes are fucking scary, but the scarier thing is the people that fucking work there. Because they don't make enough money to give a shit about your old people.
I mean, some of them care, though.
Oh no, a lot of them.
Some
Okay,
of them
there's a
care.
lot of great people that work at nursing homes and like senior living facilities.
There
but
are
if
also a lot
something
of people
goes
that
wrong, they don't make enough money to give a shit about your old person.
But that's the
they
thing,
don't.
like, honestly, but
They
like,
do not.
I can feel like working in a nursing home would have its downs and it'd have its ups. Like, if I worked in a nursing home and like that, like there was some crazy old lady that was just like, she'd be like, "Oh, they're in my brain," and all this shit, and somebody would be like, "What's wrong with that lady?" And be like, "Oh, fucking crazy Eleanor, that fucking bitch. She is insane, but she is a blast."
Stay away from her.
I talked to her about all kinds of shit that she did in the 60s, and she talks about being a hoe and all kinds
On
of
Fridays we pop.
Like, I would have so much
On Fridays
fun.
we pop Xanax together.
That's the thing. I would have so much fun. It would be enjoyable because then you could like talk to them, get their experiences, but then the other times they're freaking out, like staring at the wall. And you're just like, what the fuck are they staring
Well,
at?
that's like back in the day when our
Zooming in.
great grandma was in the nursing home. She was 90 years old, and she would tell our mom, "You're not allowed to have alcohol." And she would tell our mom that she's coming down with a cold or something, and she always drank hot toddies. You can't give a 90-year-old not a hot toddy if they're being sick. They're going to get sick and die.
Yeah, sneaking in.
Yeah, so mom would sneak in alcohol to her, just like a little half pint of rum or whiskey.
But they did have happy hour like once a month.
Yeah, she would sneak in a little half pint of whiskey so she could make her a hot toddy. You know, whatever, nothing. No, it's a half pint. It's not going to really do anything. But
Should have put a cake in that bitch.
So she would sneak her in a half pint of whiskey so she could make a hot toddy. And then the next day, she goes, can you sneak me in more whiskey? I'm out, and I need to make more hot toddies. And she's like, you're not out of whiskey. Or she goes, you shouldn't be out of whiskey. She's like, you can't have that much. So mom brought her another bottle of fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
Like, just give her a fifth and have her hide underneath her pillow or something.
That's the thing.
I hope I know somebody like that when I'm that old. If I ever get stuck in a home, I'd rather do assisted living, but if I get stuck in a home, somebody's got to sneak me in.
If somebody
some
wanted to make geriatric
Sneak me in the
porn,
good
they
stuff.
film it in a fucking nursing home.
That's the thing.
Because
Like, cool
them old people be banging.
Cool old people are great. Like, creepy old people, not so much.
There are some old people that are not nice.
No. They're the ones that give people like $400 for your socks. Those kind of people.
I
Yeah.
want to be a crotchety bitch when I'm old.
Why?
You're already
not?
one. So it
Right.
don't
That's
matter.
rude.
We're in
I'm
this.
just a bitch, not crotchety.
Well, we ain't gonna be together when we get old then, because I don't want to be.
Well, good.
I don't wanna be with a crotchety- I don't wanna
and
be with-
resume my hoe years.
I don't want to be a crotchety old. I don't want to be with a crotchety
You-
old bag.
Oh, says the man that wants a neighbor that he can fight with all the time, like grumpy old men.
Yeah, totally.
Why would you want to do that?
Why not?
They made their lives miserable. But then they became best friends.
Well,
They wound up being happy. What are you talking
dead?
about?
Yeah.
I want to wake up every morning, say hello to my neighbor by calling him a moron, and go fishing.
That's the thing. But they had a respectful hatred.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Today, somebody pull out a gun and fucking blow your goddamn face off. But they had a respectful hatred.
I think that's how I want to be. We just walk through the nursing home, shuffle, not
You
walk.
just want to be hostile?
Shuffle. You walk.
Good morning, Gladys. Fuck you, you bitch.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm going to bridge.
Better learn how to play bridge.
Yeah, I can see Cheyenne and Walker just.
It's all you can eat spaghetti night. We're getting wild.
Your neighbor fucking Doris is like, the fuck are you doing out? Fuck you, bitch. I'm going to play bridge.
That's what I want.
Spades at 9. You better be there, you fucking trollop.
Be there, be square.
Be there, be
whore.
square.
Whore.
Like you fucking fart in a jar and throw it in a room.
Fart bomb.
Or throw a fucking shitty diaper in there.
God. Leave it in there.
Take that, you fucking hoe.
Leave a shit diaper.
That's what you get, you fucking bitch.
You're
Fucking
next.
you
We're taking bets on who's living the longest this month. Are you
Are you in?
in?
Shit. All right.
Oh, that's who I want to be. I want to be Sophia Petrella when I'm old.
Sophia Petrella. Who's that? What is
She
that?
wasn't
Golden
that-
Girls?
She wasn't
Yeah.
that mean, was she? She wasn't that
Depends
mean.
on who you were. If you fuck with her, she's gonna put a Sicilian curse on you.
Yeah.
You're not Italian or Sicilian.
So,
Yeah,
you
have to
can
be.
still put, like, fucking
Be a witchy curse.
hoodoo.
But put a redneck kiss on you.
Shake my crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet I could get like.
That's what you do. You get a box of crystals, and when you put a curse on them, it's just you throwing a rock at their fucking head.
You just tie a rock. You tie a rock to a stick. You know the TikTok thing. They're all like the fucking Harry Potter.
Voldemort thing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If I
You
ever
just-
have to get my teeth removed, I can save them and I'll put them in a jar and I'll shake them at people.
Yeah, there you go.
Freak them out.
What do the bones say?
Put rocks in a fucking coffee can and be like, "Oh, what's your fortune?"
I seen that.
That's what you do. You just hold a box of fucking rocks.
I think
And
I.
when you want to put a redneck curse on them, you just took a rock at their fucking head.
Chicken bones.
Don't do that, bitch.
Throw it into a crowd. You're next.
And then when new people come in, that's a good sign.
That's the thing.
You didn't fall over.
I think I got into like witch talk or something like that.
It's good.
But like, somebody had like bones. It was like chicken bones
Yeah,
or some bullshit.
yeah.
And she put them in
You're
a.
speaking to the deity.
Yeah, she put it in the hand or her hands or like in a bag or in a cup.
Yep.
And she spread it out. He's like, if they cross, it's like yes.
Somebody's, yeah.
And then if it's not, it's just no. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, it's actually like Willow fucking came true.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Throwing chicken bones.
Throwing chicken bones.
What
What do the bones
do the
I need to
bones
watch
say?
that.
It's good. It's so good.
Willow, yeah.
Warwick Davis. I hope he
Really
fucking
good.
lives forever. I said that about fucking
The most underappreciated dwarf actor.
I said that about Betty White too, but Look at her now.
Yeah, Warwick Davis, the most underappreciated
She's
dwarf
dead.
actor.
Mm-hmm. Warwick Davis. Great. Been in a lot of shit.
Still
a lot of
not-
people don't know. It's crazy, though, because they would just put him inside shit, and then he would be there. Nobody knew.
And he would be, turns out, original Gremlin.
Well, you seen Hitchhiker's
Right there.
Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Okay, the white robot?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh. You haven't seen it.
No. But what is that? I'm trying to think of a word.
He's Leprechaun.
Easter egg! He's the Easter egg for the movie. Like the movies, you don't know he's in there, and you gotta spot him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't spot him inside a robot.
No, you can't see him inside that
Well,
suit.
no, but you
I mean, he was also the professor in fucking Harry Potter.
didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, the little guy.
Did not
He
know
is?
that.
I thought he was the bank guy.
No, he's not the bank guy.
Oh.
I think he is the bank guy, though, but he's also a professor.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I think he's in both. They just put a longer nose on him or something.
Anything with elves.
Yeah.
And then they made the new Leprechaun movie, but it's with the fucking Shillelagh guy, the wrestler. That guy.
Why?
I don't know. They couldn't get Warwick Davis. But anyway, it's like an HBO movie.
Because he wants too much damn money.
It was an HBO movie, but it was like
Because it's
stupid.
Warwick Davis. You want Warwick Davis, you got to pay Warwick Davis Davis money.
True. Good guy. Good guy.
All right, let's close this thing out.
No news stories?
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do one.
I'll do one.
No,
Okay.
it's all right. You can't do one.
Did you know
Hmm.
that grapes explode?
Like when they're frozen.
Anything explodes if you put a firecracker in it.
No, they're actually flammable. If you put them in a microwave,
Whoa.
they'll like catch fire like ping pong balls.
Hmm.
I think it has to do
Ping
with...
pong balls catch on fire?
You didn't know they're extremely flammable.
They're plastic.
Well, no, they coat them in like some kind of fucking shit when they make them or whatever, the ping pong balls. And if you put them on a mouse,
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
they turn
Shit-
into little
shit
com-
does burn.
they turn into little like cotton balls. Like fucking
Mm.
woof. They fucking
Shit
catch
does
fire.
burn.
like
I'm gonna be
crazy.
looking that up after this.
Yeah. But yeah,
Go
grapes.
give me some ping pong balls after this.
Grapes catch fire.
Destroy a fucking microwave.
I paid for it.
So, this is on labbible.com. So, thank you for burping. Man was catfished
I
by...
can't help it. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, you can.
You're sitting there bouncing up and down.
I'm
like
not
some
making any
child.
noise
You
bouncing up
burp
and down,
just as
am I?
much off the podcast
Yeah.
as he does on the
Off
podcast.
the podcast.
It doesn't matter. It's
That's
still,
what matters.
It's still annoying in real life.
Off
so
the
get over
podcast.
it.
That's what matters.
No, it's-
Can't help
That's
it.
the whole point.
Get into the
Off
news
the
story.
podcast.
I have done
Get
this show
into
for
the news
3
story.
fucking years and never once have I halted my burps. So,
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe you're the problem.
no.
Maybe you're the
you
problem.
fucking
Maybe
talked
I
about
am the
India
problem.
and now we lost India.
That sucks.
They're gone.
No, we were uneventful because they don't like hearing people's burps.
They were our number one fucking listeners and you were like, oh my god.
Well, now we have new number one listeners.
we do.
Iceland?
Exactly.
The white people.
Iceland.
They're probably not all white.
No, not all of them. Shout out.
Ryan says another thing without being politically correct. So, moving
Huh?
on. Nothing.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't have to be politically correct.
Probably should.
Shout out to the minorities.
Alrighty then. So, a man was catfished by his own dad, but says it made them closer than ever.
That's
Ew.
fucked up.
Are they fucking?
No.
Oh.
He was catfished by his dad.
Yeah, why was he catfished by his dad? Are they fucking?
Oh, it's a Hollywood actor.
Is he he's a celebrity.
He's on the set of Versace.
He's a good looking guy too.
So a Hollywood actor and filmmaker has opened up about falling victim to a catfishing scheme by his own dad. When he was 20 years old, James Morosini was flattered to receive a Facebook message from an attractive young girl named Becca.
A very, very, very good name. Way to come up with that name, buddy.
Yeah, super generic.
Hi, Becca.
So it wasn't long before the pair talked every day, sharing the love for all the same interests that eventually led to a cyber romance. However, after investing much of himself in Becca, James soon found out he was being catfished by his own dad.
Ew.
James' dad had posed as an attractive girl in order to reconnect with his estranged son.
Oh, so it's
That's
just his
weird.
his dad split, and he's just like, my name's Becca. Could you imagine though? They're like, hey, let's meet, and then it's like his dad's like, hello, son, all dressed in like a wig and shit.
You know what's fucked up though? The fact that it made them closer is like some weird fucking It's not the learning experience you want.
It's voodoo.
I don't think it made them closer.
You know, I always I try to see the good in everything and the silver lining and stuff.
You can't.
Not this.
You can't do that.
Not this.
That's where you get caught.
If mom tried to catfish me,
if she tried to catch me.
If our mother tried to catfish me by trying to be like a dude that wanted to like go hang out and stuff and like liked craft beer and liked all this stuff
What?
and if she
It
tried,
would have to be a woman. It would not have to be a dude.
no, you could still pretend to be a dude to be like their friend to get closer to you. And that's the whole point of it. He tried to be a girl to get closer to him.
That's the creepy part.
I know. It's the same thing though. It's the same thing no matter how you spin it.
Is this guy not freaked out about it?
So, Morosini, who had appeared on HBO's The Sex Lives of College Girls. Now I understand. I've never heard of it. So, told the Daily Beast about his unique experience, which he has now turned into a film. Oh, great.
Oh. See? Flipped it.
Yeah.
Trauma. And
Thanks for the idea, Dad.
Gave me so much
Morosini
money.
explained, I took the kernel of what actually happened and extrapolated upon that, and used my imagination to push it to the furthest degree of quote unquote, what if it had gone even further in this direction? Oh, goodness. So, or, what if I hadn't found out? Or what if it had taken me longer to find out? You mean, what if your dad was sending you sex messages like you guys were gonna bang and shit?
That's gross.
Yeah, that's how he's turning into a movie.
Oh,
So, now 31, James's film, I Love My Dad, premiered on SXSW Film Festival over the weekend. The Passion Project documents James's character struggling with a disappointing father figure before he decides to cut off all contact and block his number on social media accounts. The father, played by Patton Oswalt, becomes desperate to rebuild his relationship with his son so much that he decides to set up a fake profile to contact him. In a cruel twist of fate, James's feelings begin to turn romantic, and the movie tracks his growing affection towards his dad.
Ugh.
Yeah. So he put a Hollywood spin on it, but to where it went creepy, like actual real life. I don't know. I still think the real thing is weird. It's just like, oh, Dad, I've been meaning to talk to you for the longest time, but now you know how big my peen is.
Let us fuck.
So the movie begins with romance and flirting, but eventually escalates to much more sinister acts, such as sexting and cyber sex. Oh, this is going to be weird. So the film reaches its pinnacle when James realizes Becca has the same email address as his father. Wow! Oh, wouldn't have realized that. It's fucking James's dad at gmail.com.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Something stupid like that.
James's dad at gmail.com. Well, that's funny. That sounds like my dad's Gmail.
Papa2James at gmail.com.
Papa2James.
Number one dad.
Papa Morosini at gmail.com.
Fuck.
James is my son at Yahoo.
I just wonder how it actually happened, because he said he just took the kernel and then expanded it off that. So I bet some aspects, I don't know if that'd be fucked if he was actually sexting and cyber sex. What the fuck is even that? You're just
Like
James, But you're just, it's
I'm
words.
James,
It's just
I'm
words.
Becca,
But it would just have to be text. It couldn't be words, because he couldn't be hey, I'm Becca, I want to fuck you. No, he couldn't.
What's
do that.
cyber sex? You just put your ween to your phone? Or put your labia to your phone
they could
screen?
get that sex toy that we talked about back at a while back, where
That would be
the
fucked
Bluetooth
up.
enabled thing.
That would be fucking
But his dad
weird.
his dad just puts it in his hand. He's like,
God.
he takes the dildo and just
God.
rubs it in between.
Oh God.
Makes a hole with his hand.
Oh my God.
That's what it'd be like.
Hey, I think we just found a loophole that should have been in the story. They get that sex device and
Yeah.
you start sucking the thing. That's fucking weird.
Yeah. He covers it in peanut butter like a dog.
Ew.
Licks it clean. And
Go a little too far.
But then that machine on the other
We
end.
can do without the words licks it.
But then that big fucking robot.
Licks it clean. We can do without that.
But that robot machine on the other end on James's cock is just
God damn it, that's just
fucking going back and forth like a fucking piston on his dick. And then he's just like, it's my dad.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit, could you imagine?
Only you know how to treat yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Fuck.
Good times.
Fuck.
God, that's traumatized. That's the shit that people kill themselves over, though. Fuck.
Yeah?
So, by this point, James and his dad had already reunited during therapy, and surprisingly, he believes the experience actually drew them closer together.
Ew.
It was us hitting that rock bottom in our relationship, but it forced us to confront some of the foundational problems of our relationship and actually caused things between him and I to get a lot better over time. Because we had to talk about it, James said. They have a great relationship, quote unquote, great relationship today. Thanks for being a girl.
Thanks for cyber-sexing me.
Thanks for
Sexing me,
Thanks
Dad.
for catfishing me, Dad, so we can reconnect our relationship. Just a little weird.
I'm disgusted.
Because at some point he's like, because at some point he had to be like, oh, this girl's pretty hot. You know, he's pretty good looking. And then here's the thing. What, in the beginning stages, obviously, like if you meet somebody online, the beginning stages are, oh, from what their profile looks, they're attractive. Oh, from what his profile looks, they're attractive. You don't just be like, oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. How far did it go to be like, was there like, oh, you're cute? Oh, I think you're cute too. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you can't send messages if you're not matched.
How far did it actually... No, it was a Facebook message.
Well, yeah.
So how far did it actually go before he's like, hey, son, I'm your father?
Oh, what
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
fucking goofy
I
movie
don't
shit
know.
is this?
What if he sent him a gif of Darth Vader that says, I'm your father?
That'd probably be the best way to break it.
Probably would.
The most
It was like,
cartoon
what's
way.
that mean? Are you a big Star Wars fan? Me too. I'm like, no, I'm really your dad. Here's my ween. You came from this.
Or he just showed up one day and met Becca, quote unquote, for lunch, and it's just this fucking hairy, disgusting dad in a wig. Hello, son.
I got you cheese fries. You don't want them?
I got you cheese fries.
It's your favorite food. I used to feed them to you when you were 4.
The fish sticks are great here.
Golly.
All right, we'll leave it at that one. We'll leave it on a weird one.
Yeah.
All right, let's close this episode out.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Hope you liked it. See you later. Don't forget to give us a rating.
It was good enough for me. Was it good for you?
No, because I'm your dad.
That would make... Yeah, I would terminate my life expectancy if that happened.
What?
If it was my dad,
Yeah.
I'd fucking off myself.
Your dad wouldn't be able to come up with a girl name and be like, I'm Scott.
I'm Scotina.
No, he would change. I'm Scott with 1 T.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, let's close this out.
All right, everybody, that is the episode.
Episode.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we couldn't do this absolutely fucking ridiculous show without you. We love you so much. If you want to support us, go buy some merch. Cummcast.com. Give us a rating and review on whatever platform you listen to. We will see you all next week. Remember, always wash your hands, wash your motherfucking ass, because you stink. And stay safe out there. And quit fucking talking to your dads. Just stop. Just cut ties altogether. You won't miss them.
If you're talking to next time you're talking to
Next time you're talking to Steven.
yeah, next time you're talking to a person online, just walk up to your
just
dad.
be like, "Are you my dad?"
Just walk up to your dad and be like,
God.
Are you my dad?
You're not my dad.
Yes. You're not my dad. Sorry.
All right, everybody. Let's get into the new book of the month. So,
I've read that.
me too.
Oh, I listened.
So, we are a week early, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to actually check this book out. So, this book is called It's a Long Story, My Life. This is by Willie Nelson, and this is his autobiography. So, Willie Nelson shares his life story in this heartfelt, best-selling memoir of a true love, wild times, best friends, and ballroom. It's supposed to be ballrooms. So, essentially, this is...
Bar rooms.
Bar rooms. My bad. So this is actually a really good story. If you're a fan of Willie Nelson, I think you'll really appreciate this book. It actually goes back to like his earliest memories when he was living with his grandparents and like his father and mother. So it's actually, and it goes all the way back from the beginning until just a few years ago. The book came out in 2016. So I highly recommend it. Go check it out. It's a long story, My Life by Willie Nelson. You can get it on. I listened to it on audiobook. If you have an Audible account, it's actually free right now.
And FYI, I fucking love the dude who reads this.
Yeah,
I think that's all he does for like a living is read shit. Because I looked.
David Ritz.
No, that's the author. I'm talking about the narrator.
Oh, the narrator.
Yeah. I don't know. I've looked him up and like he does a lot of shit, but like I love like his tone of voice and everything. It's great.
Right.
He really sells it.
So go check this out. If you have an Audible account, it's actually free right now. I love these. I love when you get a chance when Audible's like
trial.
What? Well, do what?
It says free with Audible trial.
Oh, free with Audible trial. But a lot of the books I read that I review on here sometimes are free and it's promotional. And I love when Audible gives you that opportunity to read a decent book that's for free. And then it gets you on like a new series. So I like when they do that. But go check out It's a Long Story, My Life by Willie Nelson. And we hope you have a great week, everybody. Remember, if you're talking to somebody online, just figure out if it's your dad or not. Why don't you take a look at your own life, your own past experiences? Maybe meditate on that. Maybe we can all be better people together. Don't forget to go follow us on the Cummcast Facebook page where we post clips of the new episodes and links to all the new books and brews we review on the show. Actually, if you go there right now, which it's already too late, you're a day behind. I've already posted the new beer of the week, which is the Kentucky Brunch brand Stout, and I'll be posting a new book of the month a day ahead of time. So kudos to you. You should join the Facebook page. Let's grow this group. Spread the love and the joy and the great Pig Milker Army ranks. Love the fuck out of you guys. Have a good week. Stay blessed. And remember, when life gets hard, when life gets you down, you milk that pig, everybody.
Peace.
We out.